Starting developments, Detective Agency is amply named. Though a combination of dumb luck, vague prophecy, and the occasional, murder, they're killing gods left and right. Tycho Erasmus Bray, son of a Tycho Eurydimus Bray, has inherited his family's penchant for the destruction of the entire universe. The trouble is that everyone else keeps trying to do it first. He likes long watch on the beach, eldritch weaponry, and oblivion. Jonathan Gabriel is... well... he's gay. They have sought and finally secured the Necrowomicon, a loaf of incredible mystical wisdom for everyone but them. Which brings us to Dr. Blood, whose piercing gaze and timely appearance in the narrative mark him as the man to watch. Hello audience, I'm your host, Tanoob Dude, and as you might have already read, this is Penny Arcade's on the Rainslick Precipice of Darkness. For those of you who don't know, this game is a sequel to the Penny Arcade games of the past, which were originally they were a turn-based tactical game in the vein of Final Fantasy and Dragon Warrior, but while those were in 3D, this game is actually an 8-bit, which makes it it has a very interesting art style to it. I really do like it. I've read Penny Arcade for years. I've got a couple of the volumes in my house. So let's start with the game. When two gods wait on the windowsill, the wick of the world is burning still. But when one god in triumph shouts, the candle of the world goes out. Quartet for the dusk of man, Tycho Erasmus Bray. I'm not sure how to say that. Startling developments Detective Agency is never especially clean, but then neither is its line of work. Souvenirs of the past, cases line the back wall, their stories awaiting to be told. Hungry! Not now, Gabriel. We must stare at this phone. Man, do you remember when we used to do things that were awesome? Punching things, killing God. Man, shit used to be wild. That was last week. Really? Yes. Startlingly, the phone in the startling developments Detective Agency begins to ring. Ah! Tycho grabs the phone and begins to talk while Gabe jumps up and down. Yes. Uh-huh. You don't say. Time passes in this way. Grave nods interspersed with knowing grins. Tycho hands up the phone. Who was it? A new case? 10 full minutes of silence. Why didn't you hang up? Didn't want to be rude. Moreover, this was no ordinary silence. That silence was dripping with meaning and boiling, with rich undercurrents of hidden context. And just a hint of, I think, coriander. Anyway, there's some meaning and context up in this. Of course, of this we may be certain. We should bring a recording of this to my genius niece, Anna Claire, for analysis. You got a phone conversation of silence. You sure about this? Could just be a prank call. Absolutely certain, with every taut fiber of my being. Maybe. Ooh, cool. Sweet. So, for those of you who paid attention during the intro, yes, I am playing the gender swap version. Why? To make sure that I don't overwrite my save file, which is using the regular genders. Just don't want to delete it by accident. Follow the new Arcadian map. Blah blah blah. Okay. I wonder what we would do without Anne Claire. Suffer, I suspect, inconsolably. No, for serious, we would be screwed on the real. Whenever we run into some shit, which you know kinda happens, it's always Anne Claire this, Anne Claire that. She basically runs your agency. We should call it the startling developments detective clairgency. This is really hard. Come now, Gabriel. There have been many, many instances where my keen intellect has revealed the way forward. Oh yeah? Name one. Well, like the alkaline quandary. The who? The magical puzzly box type thing. Doesn't count. Why not? I solved it. I just punched it until it broke open. Yes. Punched it. Under my close supervision. There we go. Not much faster, but it'll do. Hiya! Okay, punches the wooden gate open. Ow, ow. Splinters. Da 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 da. Good uncle! Huh, keeps all the pronouns the same. Ultra niece, how goes the battle? Restless. After one has slain a god, one does develop the taste for it. I knowest the sentiment. Talk like normal people! I fear my associate doth tire of our elocutions. It is an adorable rage. Rawr! Yes, like that. Just give her the dumb tape. Ah, yes. To the untrained ear, it sounds like nothing. It has no sound, but to the true eldritch enthusiast, it wallows in complexitas. Are those like complexities, or they're similar? Anne Claire accepts the recording, winding the raw tape into the mouth of an extremely custom whoozle-what's-it. Removing what looks like a phone receiver made from an old bell, she places it to her ear for several long moments. Then... Ah, Uncle, you were right to be suspicious. This phone call was made from Pelican Bay. Indeed, but how? Aunt Claire cranks a knob hard right. Caw-caw! Pelican Harbor, of course. The wild boardwalk nightmare that was swarming with the Silent One's minions fully 2 games ago. A mime must have called us. But why? What's the point of a mime calling you? It doesn't... What if it was just like a bird calling? His eyes grow wide, like an evil bird. That is way ridiculous, unlike all the incredible things I say which are smart. To Pelican Bay! I shall accompany you, Uncle. But your studies, your physical and psychological well-being, your parents made my safety your responsibility. Your safety, my responsibility. I'm sorry, audience. No, they didn't. They specifically said, stay away from our daughter, you good-for-nothing bray. I was paraphrasing. In any case, they are not here, and I make my own decisions. Aunt Claire has forced herself into your group. See? With clarity, child. Aunt Claire has entrusted you with a duplicator. Okay. Alright, to Pelican Bay. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it quits from here, but we'll continue with this in a couple of days. We'll pick up right here in Pelican Bay.